Jersey City, and Jersey City is the #2 most diverse city in the United States. And I wanted to make sure that my daughter and other children had the opportunity to be in a school that actually really reflected the diversity that we have in Jersey City.
We talk about having a global education and for the children to be able to see each other for people, for who they are, to be able to appreciate each other in their similarities and differences. But if you never expose a child to other people, other cultures, other ideas, other thoughts, then you're not really forming a global education. So for children to really be living in a society or in a classroom space where the classroom looks like the world that they may encounter, especially in this metropolitan area, it's paramount to anything else that they could experience as far as knowing who they are in the world and what the world looks like.
So my child came to the school speaking only Spanish because it's the language that we speak at home. And then we also speak our indigenous language, which is Nahuatl. I feel really good that she's in a dual language environment at school because in a sense she's growing up trilingual. Nahuatl, Spanish, English, like a mix of it, and I think it's okay. I think that it's very stimulating for her.
Being able to be bilingual, speaking another language, is something that's really important in this society that we have today. So the easiest time to learn a language is between 0 and 6. That's when the brain is hardwired to learn language. And so having these children come to our school at the age of 18 months and start learning another language that they might not necessarily speak at home is going to be valuable for them not only now, but it's going to be valuable for them in the future. Who knows, who might be the next ambassador in the UN or something like that.
I like that Montessori education lets the child go at their own pace. My son is free to explore and to learn and to let his own imagination be a part of that process and his own curiosity. And I just wanted a school where he could be who he is.
The Montessori method follows the child at all times, and the teacher follows each child individually. So the children work independently, and the teacher follows where they should be and what their next lesson should be, where they should go next, follow their steps little by little to continue with their work. We try to teach the children independence in a Montessori classroom with different lessons that build their concentration little by little, shorter lessons, and then to more steps so they continue and develop their concentration and independence. There's lessons on the shelf that they can use over and over once they've mastered one lesson. There's other lessons that they can move to that the teacher will show them, so they have independence in the classroom to choose what they'd like.
This school brings this experience to people in Jersey City that might not be able to afford it otherwise, and it enables children here in Jersey City to have the experience of an educational foundation that is really tailored to their individual personalities.
The children are going from a concrete, something that they can touch and hold and taste and just see, to an abstract concept. And I think that that is one of the most precious things about Montessori. It's a precious gift that you give to the child because they can hold that in their mind now at this point in time. I don't just have a number 1. I understand what number 1 is. And I understand number 1 in relation to number 1,000 because I can see with my own eyes that 1 is like this and 1,000 is like this. And so I think that, that's one of the most phenomenal things about Montessori, is that we take the child from where they are. Children are very concrete, and we give them those concrete learning experiences, and then from there, we take them to that more abstract learning.
It is so important to have a school like this in our community. Our children learn the basics and they learn lessons here. Our children become curious and persistent, and they have a love for learning.
this Montessori school is a foundation. And the Montessori method is the best condition for growth, to have this self-discipline, self-awareness.
I've been a teacher for a long time now, and I have experience with many methods of education. And hands down, I can say without a doubt, shadow of a doubt, that I find that Montessori education is the best way to educate children.